Previously on The Kingdom of the Father.
The year is 2106. North American Rockies. No man's land.
Your roads are giving me a rash.
A graphic shows data provided by the planetary CME alert system. Aimed at the sun, it monitors a vast ocean of fire, looking for large ejections of solar plasma, known as coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. Cinco's tablet silences with an abrupt message.
CME alert system offline.
Looks like interference, radiation from those structures.
The Flatirons.
That has to be it. Sueño lindo. Gentlemen, this truly be the Hides base? We'll be rich.
Welcome to the Kingdom of the Father.
Series 1. Dangerous Times for Priests and Polys.
Prologue. Neun Cinco.
Part 2.
Neun reads the skull and crossbones sign at the abandoned mine's sealed entrance.
Warning. Danger. Just another false coordinate.
Neun pops open an unseen panel. He props the dense metal slab open wide enough to slip his skinny frame inside. The heavy door slams as Neun drops into the cavern.
It's stuck. Won't budge.
Illumination from the far side of the entrance provides enough light for Neun to see the rubble blocking the door.
Good thing he didn't ask Cinco to come do this.
The mysterious light draws him to the opposite side of the cave, where several tanning beds have been wired to dusty medical equipment.
A seam nest.
Everything has been labeled with stickers marked
Seizure. Looks like this place has already been raided.
A pulsing blue glow lures Neun behind the sarcophagi. A priest lies on a table next to a respirator and medical screen. His white robes bear the Hide symbol, an open pine cone over a mushroom silhouette. An ethereal blue light emanates from inside the center of the priest's head, pulsates through the veins in his body.
Sueño lindo.
Listener supported Duluth Radio, WLOL 99.5 FM.
You are listening to A Day in the Life from Duluth Radio, WLOL 99.5 FM.
Hadom Maim Kukan, Tael dijo que no había Kesem.
When I went to see him, he said there was no magic.
Solo tengo una Sheila para el
When asked
día
about an encounter with an
allí.
ordained priest of a high order, a Vargo holy man said he had only one question for the man of the
Y pues
church.
chance malay sin de mofa Kesem.
He said, "What type of magic do you perform?"
En ese momento, el que avo me respondió,
At which point the priest replied,
Istrahan di kui chich hin
"Oh
hai
well,
Kesem.
there's no such thing as magic. Our worship is in regards to one's faith in the Lord God."
Después de esto, me fui para no volver jamás.
After this, the Vargo holy man left,
Pensé,
never to return, saying,
Gair hajri da dava kanvala
"Any
kui,
spiritual order
diadiat
claiming the
adi
absence of
Kesem.
magic wields it as a power to control the masses."
Hmm. Yeah.
After the break, we'll recount his story and more on today's episode of A Day in the Life.
You are listening to A Day in the Life from Duluth Radio, WLOL 99.5 FM.
Back at the GPS station, Nestor studies the seizure sticker. Cinco works on the cement beacon behind him. Niyun stands next to Chupcha, whose protective barrier hums over the group.
There haven't been any raids recorded at this location.
What about the priest?
Well, it's this faulty electric system you people got here.
At the abandoned mine, Nestor approaches the priest, reads the medical screen.
Looks like this one's brain dead.
Could this be the old wizard that's been asleep for 100 years?
Nestor gives a condescending smirk.
More like 40.
Nestor inspects the blue flame circulating through the priest. It pulsates out through a hive of wires into a dark wooden box shaped like a droplet.
Another dead priest.
Dangerous times for priests and polis.
The light in the box matches with the priest's flame.
Portable sim. This is new tech. He appears to be in simulation.
Living the good life, eh?
Nestor taps the wooden box.
No. Aside from being illegal, these portables are like a sandbox. They're used for training, testing, and... well, seems odd.
Nestor takes a vial with a residue of a glowing blue serum.
And what's this? Bioluminescence?
Niyun backs away.
Niyun, if you see any poyos like this in the future, your orders are to unplug them. Is that clear?
Yes, Deputy Inspector, of course.
Sparks fly as Nestor rips the connections from the portable sim, killing the priest. Blue flame swirls inside the small device.
Something's alive.
Don't be ridiculous.
Nestor stomps the wooden box, shattering it like a coconut.
Deputy Inspector, you've angered the spirit of the mountain.
You people are too superstitious.
The blue flame gathers above the priest, hovering for a moment. It zips upward, vanishing from the cave.
What'd I tell you? Faulty electric. Now hold that door so I can notify the Inspector General.
Outer space, solar orbit. CME alert system satellite field. As lenses move on the solar satellite, the yellow LED turns red. A small screen flashes.
Class X solar flare.
Another red laser communication booms toward the Earth. A cloud of electrified magnetic gas obliterates the field of golden satellites. A void of space dust shudders in the wake of this violent solar flare that looks like a comet made of pure lava. The satellite's laser signal races, several light minutes ahead, against the river of fire that is the CME. GPS station, minutes later. Cinco fiddles the beacon with his tool, takes a shock. The station whirs back online, much to Cinco's delight. The screen flashes red on Cinco's tablet. A 4-minute countdown appears with a flashing message.
CME imminent. Seek shelter immediately.
Cinco covers his ears as the cement beacon's emergency siren blasts him to the ground. The Kingdom of the Father. Created and written by Daniel Rangel. Executive produced by Cisa Keller. Featuring Daniel Rangel and Stella Keller as the voice of the narrator, aka Loretta Garcia.
Okay, was that too dramatic? Maybe I should tone it down a little bit.